the moment. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall for them, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, Demon's out there with Traore. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Porter. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. And with every new season, DB, there's always a great sense of optimism around the NBA.
It's such an exciting time. Every team comes in with a clean slate. You've put a ton of work into your offseason in terms of individual skill development. There's a lot of optimism, and so much has yet to play out.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson, Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And he makes both free throws. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
So it's Brooklyn now. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Wade against Porter. Pass to Harden. And the rejection by Claxton drills the three-pointer.
When you are playing with a facilitator like James Harden, you always have to be ready to shoot.
Here's Minot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Stay here. Brooklyn ball.
Here's Minot. Covered by Mobley. Pass to Traore. Shot clock at 5. Over Harden.
Oh, boy, James Harden. Excellent job contesting right there. Boy, when he gives effort, look out.
And so just over a minute and a half played. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, cold start, right? You've taken 4 shots. You've not made one of them.
Mitchell in the corner. Harden scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nolan Traore. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
And the first one drops. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Traore. Hey, Doris, were you surprised by the success the Cavaliers had last season?
Well, Kev, I certainly expected them to be a terrific basketball team, but that win total was completely striking. But that's the unforgiving part of the business, right? Regular season success doesn't necessarily always translate.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And a big part of the Nets' shot diet comes, Doris, from beyond the arc. They love the 3.
They do, Kevin, and for a team that struggles offensively and lacks interior scoring, firing away from distance gives them a puncher's chance every night. This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
Mobley with the block. Harden outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Porter outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And to create space, Porter has dribble sequences that really fit him perfectly.
Harden with it. He had 28 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Here's Minot. Scoreless thus far. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. Harden outside. Allen kicks to Harden. And the rejection by Claxton. And good that time. Nets trail by 4. Here's Traore. Pass to Demon. it's sent back by Allen.
I would not test Jarrett Allen around the rim. Send it back, big fella.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And Mitchell drops them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jarrett Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here's Mitchell. And he just worked New York in that last game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
13 fouls.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
And that one falls for Traore. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Good on both. Now, here's Mitchell. Wade outside. This one for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Wade's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs. Pass to Demon. Here's Traore. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Traore. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Tyson with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Timeout called the Nets. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jarrett Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jarrett Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland on defense. It's a 5-point game. To the middle, here's Sharp, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Mitchell looking it over. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Second, the Cavaliers.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
first free throw is good.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Both good from the line that time.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
Here's Traore. He's got 8. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Last season, he played outstanding. First in shooting percentage. And he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You can count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. Now, here's Schroeder. Traore with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Here's Mann. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Right wing. Here's Tyson. The Cavaliers with another miss. Nets shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Mann. Here's Sharp. He goes up again, and the layup is good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Merrill with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
14 foul.
Pass to Merrill. Ellis left side. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Mann passes to Wolf. And here's Sharp. Williams for 3. He can't get it to go. To the left side wing. That's tipped. And here's Sharp. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Mann passes to Sharp, and that one is good. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Merrill. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Ellis. Clock at 6. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Shots good by Williams. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder outside. Merrill on the wing. Pass to Bryant. Cleveland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Back to Merrill. Over Williams. Merrill can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williams, that's good. And the Nets lead by 1.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside Bryant. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Ellis outside. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Nets. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Max Strus is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And the second free throw, good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Ellis dishes to Bryant. Pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Tyson. Looking to end the run. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every set.
Wow! Young fella.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Minot. Over to the wing. The baseline J. And it's Demon missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Williams scanning the floor. It's to Demon. Here's the teardrop. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Traore's checked in. Free throw good. Mobley.
One of the things that Evan Mobley did that has completely changed his offensive game, he's gotten physically stronger. Now he can take the contact and still play.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Strus. Sweet little floater. Strus has got his first 2 points.
Well, Max Strus is crafty, folks. He understands in the painted area you might have to be a little crafty.
Williams attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Harden outside. Nice D from Porter.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Here's Sorey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Harden with the drive. That one good for 2. 7 points for James Harden.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams inside the line. Cavaliers with the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Nets passing it around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now Harden. 7 points in the game. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Locked up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Timeout called the Nets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
15.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Great showing for him last season. 12th in shooting percentage. And he did his share on the glass. Battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And he was a shot blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. Claxton against Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And that one falls for Allen.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
Outside Williams. Pass to Minot. Back to Williams. There's the triple. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-5 run. Wade passes to Allen. Williams against Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation, Doris. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Wade up top, guarded by Porter. Wade left side. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
His scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
Evan Mobley with the rebound. Pass to Allen. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the inside. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Good defense by Claxton. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Sorey. Off the left rim and out.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, the Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. For Brooklyn, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Sorey. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Keon Ellis comes in for Wade. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Schroeder, it's deflected. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. Cavaliers with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Schroeder outside. And he makes that one. Schroeder's got his first points in this one.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Sorey. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Mann. They grab their own miss. A shot's good from Claxton.
Well, the defense has got to find a way to keep Claxton off the backboards because this is just a mental mistake, letting him get to that board.
Back to Bryant. Good defense by Claxton. Nets trail by 5. To the wing right side. To the right side. The Nets working the ball around now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
For Brooklyn, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
At the line, 2 times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Torrey. And Brooklyn making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Tyson's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Merrill can't hit. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Schroeder.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Torrey. He's got 11. Sharp against Bryant. Here's Torrey. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Sharp. That's good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Mann. Puts the move on. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Bryant.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. Here's Schroeder. Misses the 3.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Clowney, good.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Schroeder dishes to Bryant. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Second, the Cavaliers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And he makes the first.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Demon, he's checked in for the Nets. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. That one misses. Nets trail by 4. On the wing, Mann. The rebound by Bryant.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Ellis with it. Back to Bryant. It's Ellis on the wing. From outside the arc, finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Demon. He's guarded by Schroeder.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Ellis. Schroeder looking over the floor. Shoots over Mann. And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Demon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
It's on Dennis Schroeder.
At the line, Devin. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Demon. And so he hits both. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And they turned it on during that second quarter, turning that deficit into a lead and playing with confidence. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in a second.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
I like their commitment to getting to the line. Their aggressive approach is frustrating the defense. I like that. They're drawing fouls at a very high rate. I like that. Wouldn't be surprised if someone gets ejected. I will like that too.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers leading by 3. They've got Michael Porter. Demon's out there with Traore. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Pass to Demon. Six to shoot. Here's Traore. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Looking now at some numbers for Michael Porter. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Locked up there for Allen. Claxton with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Demon. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Porter against Wade. Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Traore. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Let's go. Cleveland the rebound. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Donovan Mitchell putting that elite athleticism to work. How about his ability to be a factor on the glass?
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Nets trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Claxton the pass to Porter. Here's Demon. Covered by Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Minot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Harden the pass to Allen. Now, here's Wade, guarded by Porter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Fades back. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Porter's got 6.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Harden finds Mobley. Floats it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Who needs attention? Come on, let me hear ya.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Great showing for him last season, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Pass to Minot. And he drives in. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Igor Demon.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Traore. And Mitchell drops them both. Nets trail by 10. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Minot. Count it.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Mitchell. Puts it up. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Harden with it. Williams picks him up. Harden the pass to Allen. Over Demon. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Williams' shot is off. Cleveland leading by 8. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, #1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Mitchell drops them both. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
This is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization. As soon as James Harden passes half court, defense better have a hand up and contest, or good night.
Stolen by Harden. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Demon. Covered by Mobley. Out left of the wing. Here's Minot. Knocks it loose. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Harden the pass to Mobley. Fires from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Mobley's got 9.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
To the paint, here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Harden the pass to Mobley. Clowney pulls it in. And for the Nets, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Pass to Tyson. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Pocket 2. Second chance shot. Yes, that goes in. He's got 8.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man. Mr. Mobley, what a pass.
Now here's Porter. Now Sharp, defended by Bryant. Here's Williams. Shoots over Merrill. Williams can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Back to Harden. Lets it go from the wing. Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got 10 points.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Pass to Demon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Harden left side. Now Merrill. Fires from deep. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Demon. Guarded by Harden. Pass to Sharp. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Demon. Pass to Williams. And the rejection by Bryant. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Mann. On the clock. Drains the 19-footer. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough. Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Down low. Here's Wolf, defended by Strus. Wolf's shot's good. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for Schroeder. How he did last season. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
That's good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Traore's checked in for Brooklyn. Schroeder hits them both. Nets trail by 11.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Wolf. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Max Strus, he's got a frame that can handle contact, and he gets himself to the charity stripe.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They bullied the defense here in the paint.
Shooting 2.
Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Both shots good from the stripe.
What you love about Max Strus is he is plug and play. Because he is a great distance shooter, he opens the floor and he can fit into any system.
And yes, it's good. Traore's got 13.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Mobley outside. Pass to Ellis. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Traore. Good on the bucket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fourth personal. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Traore. At the line, 1 shot.
And that one falls for Traore. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Holds it up there for Mobley. Kicks it out to Ellis. inside. Here's Mobley. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Traore. 16 points for him. Pass to Man. 6 to shoot. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Traore. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trail by 10. So with Harden on the bench. This is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Wade out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
A good board there, Kevin. But overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Pass to Demon. Got a piece of it. Mitchell with the steal. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Brooklyn. Demon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Schroeder outside. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Mitchell getting it done inside.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Minot. Wade is covering and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. And out the line, shooting 2. Minot.
The first one falls. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Traore. And a switch here also for Cleveland. James Harden, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. So he gets them both. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Harden dishes to Allen. Pass to Merrill. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, that's great execution. James Harden with a pretty dime.
Here's Claxton. And And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's good, 2 points. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers, leading by 12. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Wade on the wing, releases. Offensive rebound. Mitchell mowing him down.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Here's Demon, guarded by Harden. Demon, that's good.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Merrill passes to Harden. Merrill on the wing, guarded by Porter. Pass to Allen. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's Demon missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Allen.
Boy, how about the reach of Luke Claxton? He uses every bit of that 7-foot wingspan.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell takes the bump and gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Wade outside. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Pass to Demon. Going inside. Excellent D there from Allen.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 16. Here's Demon. Pass to Minot. And here's Porter. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Evan Mobley's checked in for Sam Merrill. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Porter. Puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Cavaliers leading by 16. The drive by Mitchell over Williams. They get it back. Mobley, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, guys, whether you're talking about grabbing rebounds or blocking shots, Evan Mobley's timing is stellar.
One time from the line.
What's up?
Free throw good, Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Pass to Williams. They need this, and the layup is up and in. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. The rebound by the Nets. And here's Porter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Over Claxton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Minot. Shoots over Mobley.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering them.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the paint.
The Nets making a switch here. Traore's checked in. Porter in the corner. Oh, good on the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Ball stolen. Here's Minot.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Demon, he's checked in for the Nets. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Pass to Wade. Now here's Harden. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Williams with the steal. And there's the drive. And Zaire Williams picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Porter's checked in for Zaire Williams. Cavaliers shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Harden outside. Another steal. Here's Traore, covered by Mobley. Pass to Minot. Here's Traore. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. Another steal. Count that one. Minot's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Put your hands in the air.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He said, keep it going guys, ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Up top, Claxton. Pass to Toure. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Toure, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
For Brooklyn, Toure at the line 2 times.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers leading by 16. And that one drops for him. Mitchell's got 31 points.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
Here's Claxton. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Mitchell right side. And the layup is good.
Timeout.
Mitchell's got 33.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 18. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. A different look now for Cleveland. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Wade. And it's Keon Ellis in for James Harden. Here's Toure. Pass to Clowney. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Cavaliers.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we'll see you next time.